She carried death wherever she went. Yet she never knew she was the weapon. What if the greatest danger lay in the most innocent touch? The year is 1906, New York City, a roaring furnace of ambition and aspiration. Here, the American dream was built brick by brick, daringly reaching for the sky. Millions flocked to its shores, seeking a new life, a fresh start. But beneath the glint of progress, a silent killer stalked the shadows. An invisible enemy, older than the city itself. Typhoid fever. It swept through the teeming tenements, a ruthless reaper, bringing debilitating fever, agonizing pain, and often, death. The rich could retreat, but no one was truly safe. Her name was Mary Mallon, a proud, robust Irish immigrant. She'd come to America like so many others, seeking opportunity, and she found it in the kitchens of New York's elite. Mary was an exceptional cook. Her sauces, her roasts, her ice cream, they were legendary. She took pride in her work, earned a good wage, and never missed a day of labor. She was healthy, strong, unwavering, the very picture of vitality. But unbeknownst to Mary, hidden deep within her was a secret that would transform her into a legend and a pariah. Summer of 1906, the wealthy Warren family retreated to their idyllic Long Island estate. 6 souls in their household suddenly fell gravely ill with typhoid fever. The cause? A chilling mystery. The water? Pure. The sewage? Impeccable. Every lead? A dead end. Enter George Soper, a pioneering sanitary engineer, a medical Sherlock Holmes. He scoured every corner, interviewed every servant, tracing the labyrinthine path of infection. And his painstaking investigation led to one common denominator, one recent addition to the household, the new cook, Mary Mallon. She'd arrived weeks before the outbreak. She left just as it began. Soper had seen this pattern before, a ghost in the epidemiological machine. His radical theory began to crystallize: the healthy carrier, an individual outwardly well, yet harboring a deadly pathogen, a walking, talking source of contagion. He tracked Mary's movements over a decade. 8 families, 7 outbreaks, 22 sickened. He had found his ghost. March 1907, Soper finally confronted Mary. He explained his impossible theory. Her reaction? Fury, outrage. She, a healthy, clean woman, a bringer of delicious food, accused of bringing death? It was an insult, a lie. She chased him from her kitchen with a carving fork. Soper would not be deterred. He enlisted Dr. Sarah Josephine Baker, a formidable public health physician, 5 police officers. The clash was inevitable. Mary fought like an animal, cornered, bewildered, unjustly accused. They dragged her away, imprisoned her, not for a crime, but for her very biology. The tests confirmed it. Her gallbladder, a reservoir of disease, Salmonella typhi, living within her, shed in her stool. And because she, like so many others in an era before widespread hygiene, rarely washed her hands thoroughly, she became the perfect conduit. Her culinary skills, a macabre amplifier. The dilemma was unprecedented. A healthy woman, a lethal threat. The city faced a choice: risky surgery or indefinite quarantine. Mary, convinced of her innocence, refused both. "I have never had typhoid in my life, and I can't understand why they should say I have." They sent her to North Brother Island, a prisoner of her own body, for 3 long years. Her name, Typhoid Mary, became a national warning, a symbol of an invisible menace. In 1910, after a solemn promise never to cook again, Mary was released. She tried to adapt, found work as a laundress, but the kitchens called to her. The promise of better wages, the familiar comfort of her craft, the gnawing injustice she felt. Under assumed names, she vanished into the city's culinary underbelly. 5 years later, 1915, a devastating typhoid outbreak at Sloan Hospital. 25 sick, 2 dead. George Soper knew the pattern. He walked into the kitchen, and there she was, Mary Mallon, known now as Mrs. Brown. Apprehended again, returned to North Brother Island, this time permanently. Her name, once whispered, was now shouted in condemnation. She spent the next 2 decades there, dying in 1938, still harboring the deadly bacteria within her. Mary Mallon's tragedy reshaped America. Her case gave birth to modern public health law, the understanding of asymptomatic carriers, and the critical importance of hygiene. It forced society to confront the uncomfortable truth: individual liberty versus collective safety. In a world still haunted by invisible enemies, by the specter of pandemics, would we treat Mary any differently today? Or would fear and the profound human cost once again draw the same terrifying lines? History never forgets. It only whispers to those who listen. The chilling story of Typhoid Mary serves as a timeless warning.